I'm doing pop culture, entertainment, Depp vs. Heard, also when I can covering Marilyn Manson. So many details I gotta catch up on, so for right now I'm following the media on it. And this is from Perez Hilton called Marilyn Manson Legal Docs Note Death Threats and Career Downfall Amid Evan Rachel Wood's Sexual Abuse Claims. It's from a few days ago, probably around November 20th, something like that. Let's see what they got. On Wednesday, TMZ obtained new legal documents filed by Marilyn Manson in which he complains about the career downfall he's faced after Evan Rachel Wood and several other women accused him of sexual assault. In the new filing, the rock star claims his career has been deeply affected by what he calls a false portrayal of him as an alleged R-word, abuser, and child P-word. I don't say all that stuff here, rules and regulations. As we've reported, the Westworld actress who dated the musician from 2006 to 2010 has made very public accusations against her ex-boyfriend, all of which he denies. She even chronicled the alleged sexual abuse she faced in an HBO documentary, Phoenix Rising. But why? I mean, if you didn't actually prove it yet, what's the point of the documentary? If you can prove it, then you don't need a documentary with scary music and video filters to make things look more spooky and dramatic. Just go to court, present the evidence, and work it out legally. Back in February 2021, the Frozen 2 star first accused her ex of sexual abuse, claiming on Instagram he had started grooming her when she was a teenager and horrifically abused her for years. In the dramatic two-part doc, she also alleged he tied her up, beat her with a Nazi whip, she was raised Jewish, and electrically shocked her private parts when she tried to break up with him. Well, we've gone over a few of these things, and it seems like as far as the costumes and beating her with a whip, well, she dressed up like that too on a couple of occasions, so it seems like they were kind of on the same wavelength with that. And the shock thing they keep bringing up is a very, very commonly used thing when people are into bondage and, stuff like that. It's not some crazy thing that's unheard of. You could Google it yourself. To top it all off, he allegedly made her drink his blood too. Really gruesome stuff. He's continuously denied it all. All right, man. If that happened, if he actually made her drink blood, that's pretty weird. That's pretty bad. But there's just no way we could know that actually happened. And then they say that his career took a pretty big hit, we're finding out, and I gotta ask this. Even if you believe Evan Rachel Wood and you believe the accusers, why do you think someone's career should take a hit with no evidence? And how do you prevent future accusations with zero evidence from framing somebody, from hurting someone's career, if not destroying it, by just saying a few words? What do you suggest we do about false allegations if you think that without evidence, people should be prosecuted and punished? I'm waiting to hear the solution, because it's obviously not right. They also mention a book release has been indefinitely postponed. And it continues. Similarly, his music career is going down the drain since he's unable to tour. It doesn't help that he was dropped from his record label, Loma Vista Recordings, and talent agency CAA either. Marilyn, whose real name is Brian Hugh Warner, is even feeling hurt now that he's been shunned from countless social and business gatherings, as apparently no one in Hollywood wants to touch him amid his controversy. And there you go, just more and more punishment for accusations alone with no actual evidence. I've been told that musicians make a lot of their money on touring and live shows, so, that's affecting him pretty badly. Even more troublesome for the controversial star is that he's getting countless death threats online. These have reportedly caused him to become anxious, distraught, depressed, worried, frantic, sleepless, and fearful, according to the doc. And not only is he concerned about himself, but he says he's concerned about his wife because of these supposed death threats. Thing is, they're printing things from his point of view, which they didn't usually do in this way and in this detail, so I gotta say it's a good thing. And they end with this. This filing does come at an interesting time since in May, TMZ reported that a sexual assault case was winding down after nearly a year-long investigation and that criminal charges did not seem likely since there were some credibility issues with the victim, according to law enforcement sources at the time. He's still yet to face charges, so we suppose this is why he's so upset the damage has already been done to his career. Still, after what he's been accused of, it's not surprising. What? I mean, I guess I know what you mean by it's not surprising, but it's surprising that someone could get away with this and, like I keep saying over and over like a broken record, have no proof and no evidence and make someone suffer the consequences. As far as Perez Hilton here, I've got mixed feelings. They've had some pretty poorly written, poorly opinionated articles, but this one here is pretty good. I find a lot of these sources now, these media sources, after covering thousands of them probably over the years, really just play the middle of the fence. Sometimes they're decided, but the majority, good article about someone, bad, good, bad, good, bad, praise or smear, praise or smear. They flip flop back and forth, but at least when you see they're playing both sides, all right, it's hard to ask for more. That's what we want these days, not one sided opinion. Let me know what you think down below. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't consider it, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.